and hopefully everything is looking good and sounding okay on your end. Let me know if that's not the case, and I'll scramble to fix things, but hopefully we don't need to do that this time around. Welcome. This is a live build that I will be doing today with the help of Wifey Sauce, who's currently behind the camera. She'll come in front of the camera soon enough after she helps me man that for a bit. But yeah, we're basically celebrating the launch of the Meshify C, which is a mid-tower case from Fractal Design. It's brand new, just launched today. You might have already seen some other YouTubers go live with their videos or their reviews. But I'm going to be doing a live build, so it should be kind of fun. Things will be crazy and sporadic and impulsive. Thank you all so much for joining, everyone. Hello, I see you all in chat. Yeah. Hello. Hi, everyone. Okay, so price point on this guy is $89. It features a tempered glass side panel, which is very much a first from Fractal Design. They finally hopped on the tempered glass bandwagon. This case is very similar to the Define C, which is also very highly critically acclaimed case. So the internal layout is basically Define C, but the outside is a bit different. You can see the front here. We've got full mesh instead of the typical brushed plastic. So it's all open ventilation at the front, which is pretty nice. And it sort of has like this tessellated design. It's very subtle though. You only really notice it from an angle. You don't really notice it too much. Wifey Sauce maybe can punch in a little bit if you want to get a closer look at the chassis. But yeah, I really like the design. It's kind of got this gloss border around the mesh area, which, gets fingerprints on it and stuff, but if you keep it clean, it does look pretty nice. I really like this sort of, the Fractal Design badge on the bottom here. I don't think Fractal's done a case with this sort of badge before. Usually it's just kind of screen printed or printed onto the case itself. This kind of adds a touch of class that makes it look a bit more special than just an ordinary black box. So looks pretty swanky. You've also got front panel USB 3 on the top here, 2 blacked out ports. I definitely like how they're black and not blue. Kind of just makes it a bit more stealthy. Power button. Power button feels pretty solid, actually. I like it. I like that power button. Mic and headphone jacks, and a reset button, which is not too easy to press. Prevents accidental resetting, but has a nice click to it as well. And then you've also got plenty of ventilation at the top here. So no Moduvent covers or anything like that. You do have a removable dust filter that is magnetic. Comes on really easy. Comes on and off really easy. And some flexible mounting strips. You get mounting points for either two 120s or two 140s. We will be installing a 240mm AIO in here today, most likely at the top. As far as the front, I should mention that you do get mounting support for 3 120s or 2 140s. And we'll take a closer look at that as well. I believe the best way to get this dust filter out is... Oh wait, well first off, bottom dust filter, which is really nice because it pulls out from the front, which I very much prefer than the back or even the side. And it's full length of the case, so not only does it cover the power supply at the back, but there's also a 120mm fan mount at the front of the case, at the very bottom, on the floor of the chassis, that this dust filter, we'll leave it out for now, that the dust filter will also support and cover and stuff. But the front panel pops off like so, and from here, now you are tethered. I should mention that you are tethered. The front panel's tethered by the I/O cables, so you can see here that the front panel's not really going to go very far, which is kind of inconvenient. But fortunately, Fractal's designed the dust filter in such a way that you can just pop it out. Looks like it just comes out like so. The mesh part itself is filtered, and you can just spray that off or whatever, and have a clean looking case in the end. So very nice design. We're gonna go ahead and keep this guy back on here. Let's see. There is a way to pop this back in. Whatever. We'll deal with that afterwards. It's totally fine. Totally fine. All right. So then there's. Let's take a look at the backside as well. Pretty standard rear I/O. I mean, you've got a 120mm fan at the back. Also one at the front. These are both GP12 fans. they're black. Notice that this is pretty much a blacked out case, unlike a lot of other Fractals chassis, which tend to have white accents, including the white fan blades and expansion slots. But we're getting a blacked out vibe here, which I definitely like. 7 expansion slots, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with a power supply mount. So this is a removable bracket, so you can actually install the power supply from the rear of the case. That's simply because you actually get a full power supply basement or a shroud that covers the full length of the chassis, which is super nice. But I think on that note, I'm kind of ready to start building. I don't know about you guys. You can see here, first off, that I've got a pile of components just waiting to be handled. We definitely will be doing that. I'm going to be going over the individual components as we use them, instead of going over all of them right now. But there's also a purpose to this build. I don't know if I mentioned this yet publicly, but I'm going to be having a good buddy of mine, Chris, who helped me out with editing at CES and Computex this year. He's going to be interning for me in a pretty soon. So he'll need an editing system. It's going to be a side editing system. I'm still going to do the bulk of the editing, at least for now. So he doesn't need anything super crazy, but we're going to build him a nice editing workstation inside of the Meshify C. Seems like a worthy case to fit all of this hardware. So with that said, why don't we go ahead and just start building away. Let's see. Oh, there goes the front panel. See, very easy to remove, as I mentioned. So Wifey Sauce, you can actually get in on here if the camera's all good on that end, which it looks like it is.
Yay.
You can come out from obscurity and say hi. There we go. Front panel's back in. Just pops in super easy, actually. And then we've got these 4 thumb screws on the case's side panel. Boom. Let's see, we can switch this over. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Ready? Boom. Top-down shot. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
Nice.
I can YouTubes. I can do the YouTubes. All right, so Wifey Sauce is going to be moderating chat, making sure that you guys are all in your best behaviors, and she's also going to be helping me doing some simple stuff with the build. She'll be my sous chef, but in a PC building sense. So we're going to just take this tempered glass off. It's a full piece of tempered glass, which is really nice, and it is tinted. So the LEDs inside, if you do put some in your system, won't be blinding you. They got some nice black borders all around the edges, so you don't see the more rougher parts of the chassis. And there's also some foam, it looks like, on either side. The foam's nice because it sort of reduces any vibration that might occur from when the case is running or when the system's fully running. And there's also some foam inside of the case as well, around the border. Another thing that sort of separates this from a lot of the other Fractal Define series cases is that there's no sound dampening, so bear that in mind. Might be a little bit more noticeable acoustically than some of the other cases out there from Fractal, but I'm sure it's still not going to be too bad. Alright, so I guess we should prep our motherboard first, eh?
Are we keeping all these on the table right now?
We can take those down, actually, if you want to put those somewhere.
I will.
Where they're out.
I will put them somewhere.
And because I'm super smart and thought ahead, I've already taken out a lot of the components from their boxes to save a bit of time here on stream. So I'm going to try to figure out where this should go. Right
there.
Let's see, right there. That looks good. Alright, so I guess this should cue you in on what kind of platform we're using for today, which is X299. We're going with a Core i7. Where's the processor? Oh no, did we already lose the CPU?
Oh, did you leave it in the box?
Yes.
There you go.
That is one thing that I wanted to leave in the box, because they can be fragile and stuff. So we've got a Core i7 7820X processor. This is an 8-core, 16-thread part. Now I was gonna go Threadripper for this build actually, and totally pimp Chris out with AMD's latest high-end desktop platform, but I decided against it because the only X399 motherboard right now, which is currently on a test bed behind Wifey, is still in use for testing. So, but rest assured, there will be a Threadripper build coming very soon. So we're going to go ahead and just slot this in. I'm not really gonna like show you guys how to build a PC in this stream. This is more just to hang out and chill. But there it is, CPU installed. We've also got some memories, but why don't we do the CPU cooler first? We've actually got an S24 Celsius S24, also from the folks at Fractal. I did do a review on this cooler, if you want to check that out. Fans have already been mounted to the radiator, courtesy of Wifey Sauce. Yay. Looks like you mounted them on very well.
I did.
Properly, even with the cables facing the right way.
I did.
That's cool. We've got some. We've
Wait,
got
I
some.
do that.
Oh, you want to do the thermal paste? All right, go ahead.
Doing the dot method.
Do it just like I showed you. Make me proud. Make me proud, Wifey. Show them how it's done. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Nice classic grain of rice method, or pea method. I like saying pea method because I'm saying pea.
Because you're immature.
Because I'm super mature.
Because you're a little boy.
And then we've got some screws for these guys. You already have. You're one step ahead of me.
Yes, I know.
You're just. See, this is why I brought you along.
I'm a woman. I'm a lot more organized than you.
Wow, that's pretty sexist. Wrong screws though.
Oh. Not my head.
I have once again regained my lead.
But you know more about computer building than I do, so.
You've definitely learned. You're a quick learner. You've caught on to a lot of things very quickly. So we're just gonna mount these guys in. This is a pretty standard, Asetek OEM CLC. That.
Oh, Zebra is too bright.
Too bright.
Too bright.
All right, let's go ahead and. Do you know how to turn down the brightness? Just the ISO.
Yeah.
Just crank the ISO down, maybe 1. Oh wait, actually it's on this camera.
Oh yeah.
So
why don't you do that?
let me do it because I don't want you tripping on this thing. There's actually a stepping ladder because Wifey Sauce and I are really short.
We're little people.
How about that? That looks better, huh?
Yeah, that looks better. There's still a little bit of stripes going on it, but
look at this. Boom. Give you guys a bit more of a
that's
nice
good.
shot there.
It's a little stripey, but
That'll do.
it's fine.
Less stripey.
Less stripey. You can't really see it that much.
Oh yeah, that looks way better actually.
Fine, right?
Are people liking the change? Zebra.
Zebras. So many zebras.
What noises do zebras make? Do they sound like horses? Do they neigh like horses do? I've never heard a zebra talk. What does the zebra say?
What does the fox
That is
say?
the question. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mount this sucker straight on.
I get the thumb screws.
All right. I'll do one too because we can do it at the same time. That way there's even amounts of pressure on the CPU. It's healthy. This is a happy CPU. Very happy.
I'm double fisting.
You are double fisting.
Ah!
My wife, everyone. She double fists CPUs in her sleep.
In my sleep.
She's just gotten so good at the fistation process. We can put other pegs away. It's for LJ1151.
How tight do you think?
What's up?
I think that's tight enough.
That's what she said. But yes, I'm gonna say
That's what he said.
I'm gonna say that's pretty good. And then we can install our RAMs, our RAMsicles, which I think are still in the box.
I got it.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Don't be so handsy. Let me do it.
I like getting handsy. That's one of the reasons you married me. All right. Okay, I'll take 2. All right.
Did you want all 4 or just 2?
Give me all 4. You kidding me? Of course I want all 4. What does this look like? A KB Lake X? KB Lake X build or something? Gotta be kidding me. This be Skylake X. We do what we want on Skylake X. We get the whole MOBO on Skylake X. Alright. This is going in. Uno mas. Alright, and it seems that I've somehow managed to color coordinate things a tad with the white accents on the motherboard and our white dims here with the Trident Z. I should mention, this is Trident Z from G-Skill. Very recognizable modules that I'm sure you guys already knew. And 3200 speed. We've got a 32 gigabyte kit here, so they're 8 gig modules, 4 of them. That makes 32, and we can math. That's been confirmed. So now we can just we can actually mount this in the case.
I'll grab it.
Let's get that Meshify C over here. That Meshify C.
Wonder if Josh is watching already.
Fractal Josh, if you're watching this, screw you. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. You are the best. You are the bestest tall friend that I have. Even though you always look down on me. Literally. I still love you.
Because you're so short. You're so little.
I admire my tall giant friends. So what we could do now is IO shield. Alright. This is gonna go in. That's kinda nice and silvery. Is this angle okay?
You can't really see it. You might want to. Well, you want me to
Well,
switch camera?
they don't need to see the IO shield going in.
No.
It's not the most it's not the highlight of a PC build when the
sure?
IO shield goes in. Oh, it gets me every time, man.
It's pretty exciting.
There's nothing better than when that IO shield goes in. All right, and then looks like we've got we're gonna need some accessories, which if I know my cases like I ought to, accessories are usually in the power supply basement, if there is one. And sure enough, we've got a box right here in the drive cage. In the drive cage, we got some screws, yeah. Open up them screws, honey.
Alright.
Open up them screws. Yeah. So in case you guys are wondering while she's getting those screws out, we're using 2 cameras, obviously, both GH4s, in case you were wondering. The one that's right here, and of course the one overhead. The one that's facing us head-on is actually connected to an internal capture card, the Blackmagic Intensity Pro, which is what Paul and I have been using for awesome hardware for a very long time now, so it's very reliable, super high-end. And then this GH4 is actually connected to an Elgato Capture HD external card, which I just bought yesterday. So this is the very first time I'm using it. So far, it seems to be working pretty well. Quality seems alright too, so everything's looking good so far. Knock on all the wood we have to hopefully see this through to the end of the stream. These look like motherboard screws. These might be motherboard screws. We definitely need standoffs. So standoffs are not pre-installed with the exception of the center one, the little nipple standoff. Little nipple. That helps you mount the board just a bit easier. And we're gonna go ahead and you can be the standoff holder. Very important job.
To do.
Very important job. We actually need the little adapter here. And our screwy to screw in. Come on, standoff. Get in there. Get in there. Standoff is not going in. Hold on. These are all the right threads, correct? Boopity boop boop. Let's try a different one.
John McPherson wants to know how heavy this case is compared to the Enthoo Evolve ATX.
It's quite a bit lighter, I would say. Simply because it's smaller. Like the materials used, granted the Evolve ATX has a lot of aluminum, but it's much bigger than the Meshify C or the Define C. Even though it's very sturdy, like the side panels and like all the construction and stuff is pretty much full steel, so it feels very, very durable. And there's not very much flex in this case at all, but it's a little bit smaller than the Evolve ATX. Good question. Good questions all around. There are no stupid questions, class. Remember that. I always hated when my teachers would say that. I'd always want to be like, yes, there are stupid questions, especially when they make us stay late.
The Millennial Dad says he gave you a $5 donation, by the way.
Why, thank you.
And he says that his wife wants to see me do vlogs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should
Maybe I should.
start a YouTube channel or something.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you should start a YouTube channel. I'd subscribe to you.
You would?
Well, yeah, I'd have to. You're my wife.
That's true. You do have to.
I'd never hear the end of it. No, I'd subscribe to you anyway. I'm sure. Okay, some weird fun fact behind the scenes stuff. There's like window washers. We're high
Did
up.
you already see them?
No, I haven't yet. But there are window washers that are coming up right now. We're on a pretty high floor. Like, you would die if you jumped out of the window on this floor. So they are going to be coming up this window pretty soon. If we get a good shot of them, I'll turn the camera around so you guys can wave high at the window washers. Hopefully not distract them and make them fall.
I'm gonna have a heart attack when I see them.
Wifey Sauce will have a heart attack because she's scared of heights.
I'm scared for them. What if I can't even say it out loud because it's just such a horrible thought.
Maybe you should call 911 and try to save them.
Yeah.
There's some window washers here. I mean, I know they're just doing their job, but I think they're gonna die. You should really help them. Oh, I heard banging on the window.
Oh, you heard the cables.
Right. I hope those cables are. I hope they're like steel, because they look like they might just be like string or something.
Should I turn the camera around?
I think those are shoelaces. Brave men, braver than I. That's for sure. Let's see. We've got a couple more here. I believe this is our guy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh.
Oh God, does that mean that they're close? I have to go look.
You're gonna go look?
I have to go look to see where they are.
All right, you go look.
I don't know if they're coming from up above or down below.
I have to double check really quick to make sure that I am in fact installing this in the right standoffs. Don't freak out yet, guys. I know that there's a couple more standoffs I have to do. I'm just lining it up initially just to make sure. Okay. We're good. We are good. Can you see them?
No, you can't see them yet. I think they're starting from the bottom and then working their way up.
Okay. And voila. Pretty much done with the standoffs. And we can proceed to installing the motherboard. You always want to make sure that your standoffs are firmly in place. And mount in that Mobo. Oh, looks like our IO shield actually popped out a little bit. Woohoo! There you go.
Ian Thomas wants to know if LEDs can be seen from the tinted glass.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, LEDs, I feel like when it comes to ones that are marketed towards PC enthusiasts and stuff, have gotten a lot brighter than they used to be. And you'll be able to see them. It just depends on how bright you like your LEDs, really. You might need to add an additional strip or something like that if if the tint is too dim for you. That is an option, but I don't know. I don't think it's like super tinted or anything. It should be good for most people. All right.
Text from Josh.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Fractal Josh is we're in correspondence with Fractal Josh at the moment, and he is behind the scenes pulling strings for you guys. He's got ideas. He's a man full of good ideas. Usually, I've been with him long enough to know that sometimes they're very bad ideas, but I go along with them anyway because they're fun.
Rodimus wants to know if there is adequate room for an AIO water cooler on the top.
There's plenty of room. It's actually designed for AIOs at the top, so you could do either a dual 120 or dual 140. So 240 or 280 millimeter radiators will fit at the top. And you've also got room at the front of the case for a 360, that's a triple 120, or another 240 280 millimeter AIO. So plenty of radiator options. You could definitely do some custom water cooling in here, and have plenty of radiator space for you know, cooling your CPU and your GPU. Really fit a full loop in here relatively easily for $89. Quite a good value from what I can tell so far. All right, say cool if you want. Choose winner. All right, cool. All right, so I've just gotten confirmation from Fractal Josh that this is now turning into a giveaway stream.
Woo!
So he has agreed to give one of you lucky winners a new Meshify C case, like the one I'm building in right now. So he said that it's pretty much up to us how we want to choose the winner. Obviously, it's going to be, I'm thinking, someone in chat. And this is going to be a worldwide giveaway. I'm calling it right now. Everyone is eligible unless, you know, prohibited by local law and stuff like that. But let's see. How about... Let's see. What time is it right now?
It is 12:04.
12:04 according to that.
12:05.
Okay, so maybe within the next few minutes here.
How are we going to choose a winner? I don't know.
How are we going to choose a winner? Yeah, let's get creative here. All right.
Still out there?
All right, you guys have to say something nice about Wifey Sauce in chat.
They've already said that I'm the best, so that doesn't count.
Okay, then you pick out one person who says like the most, I don't know, something that you like the most about what they've said. Or it can be completely random. It could just be like Wifey Sauce rules, and that's the person you pick. But to enter this giveaway that's going on right now, all you have to do is write something about Wifey Sauce in chat. Or how about this?
I know.
What?
You know how you do Awesome Hardware every Tuesday?
Yeah.
Whoever tweets me the best idea of how to torture
No, because
you on
that requires
stream.
them to have a Twitter account. Not everyone has a Twitter account.
That's true.
We'll just put it in the chat.
All right, fine, in chat.
Just as long as Wifey Sauce is somewhere in your comment in chat, then you are eligible to win a new Meshify C from Fractal Design.
So, you know, smashing a pie in Kyle's face, doing Awesome Hardware, you know, stuff like that. Whoever has the best idea.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
What do you mean?
No, we're talking about two different things.
Oh, we are. Sorry. I like my idea better.
I already said the Wifey Sauce thing.
Okay, so wait, what are we doing?
We'll just go with the nicest Wifey Sauce comment.
Oh.
That will be picked by Wifey Sauce.
What? No, me.
Yeah, because you're the one moderating chat, so you have to...
All right, question about the case.
Okay.
Is there any excess room for a small eATX motherboard, or is it only ATX?
It looks like you could fit eATX. Don't quote me on that, but it looks like you've got at least maybe 2 additional centimeters of board width to fit in here. Granted, though, that will probably block a little bit of the rubber grommets going along the side, so you want to be cautious of that. But, again, I don't know exactly off the top of my head, so maybe just double check. It's one of those things where, yeah, it might be doable, but it would be pretty snug. Doable and advisable are 2 different things, typically. So, CPU fan. Oh, this is just a regular fan. This is just a regular old fan. We'll actually put this backwards later.
Do you see chat right now? How can I possibly pick a winner? It's like literally like a waterfall. A waterfall.
Well, you know what?
Of comments. I can't even read them. This is impossible.
Oh my god. That's why you just have to click. That's why you just have to click. If you scroll up, scroll up.
I know how
then it'll stop.
I know.
So
But
just pick one at random.
insane.
You guys are monsters.
Oh my god.
You guys are absolutely mad.
Maybe I should pick one towards the end of the stream. Or should I
Towards
do
the end, you're
right
gonna make
now?
them wait.
Do it right now?
Well, okay, don't do it right now.
Dear Lord, people! How fast can you type?
Well, how many people are watching right now?
There's like 4. We have 40.
Wow, we have
almost
4,600 people?
Almost 5,000 viewers right now.
Good lord. Okay, that's right.
This is
That's cool.
Absolutely insane. You guys
Well,
are crazy.
I've put the pressure on you, honey, to pick a winner. So at some point,
My dad's watching right now, by the way.
how about this?
Dad.
How about this? Hi, father-in-law. I love you.
I love you
How about
more.
this? Let's wait till we're about halfway through the build before you pick someone. And you could, if one of them catches your eye, if you manage to actually read one of them completely, then you can save it for later or something like that.
We got a $100 donation
What?
from my father.
Hey, father-in-law. Rodney, you are not allowed to donate. Those are not the
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah, Dad, you're family. You're not supposed to.
Wow, my father-in-law is making all you guys look like a bunch of chumps. He could have bought a Meshify C for that donation amount and then some. Oh my goodness. I'll put this down for a sec. All right, go ahead and switch the camera angle, honey. F1.
Sure.
Boom.
All right.
Boom. Oh, F1 also opens up Google Chrome Help. I should have thought about that before I assigned that
They
hotkey.
can't see that on here, can they?
No,
they can't.
No. Damn right they can't. All right, so we've got one.
Oh my gosh.
So the nice thing about the about this cooler, I'll try to do this so that you guys can still see what I'm doing. As I mentioned in my review, is that there's actually a PWM fan hub or fan pass-through or a controller, I should say. Not a controller, just a little PCB with some fan headers.
Wifey is better than Kyle. That's
Wow.
very true. That's a very
Yeah, but that's like a given,
statement.
you know. That's
I
old
get
news.
a pick, so you know.
That is true. You get to pick. I've given you too much power. Too much power for one woman to have.
Wifey sauce is the best assistant you could wish for.
It's a good thing I married you and sealed the deal. You'll be getting hit up with all kinds of offers now. Come on, you. There we go. Bloop. Flexible mounting strips are a thing of beauty. Right, honey?
Yep. I don't know what you just said.
That's okay. You don't need to. I'm going to put these in here for now. We can tighten it up later.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
So many. So many.
You know, we do have the
Oh, I'm the best daughter in the universe. You're no longer the favorite.
best daughter in the universe.
Yeah.
What a crock of poo. You know what we should do? You know what we should do? We should install the power supply.
Oh,
Let's do that.
where's that?
Because I'll tell you why. Because the 8-pin EPS connector on the motherboard is currently being a little bit blocked by the cooler, which is why I only put 2 screws in there to hold it in place for now. So we're going to get this guy in there so we can wire up those parts of the motherboard that would otherwise be covered up and blocked. So let's mount this guy. We'll do it face down. We'll do the power supply face down with the fan facing the floor of the case because there is open ventilation, and again we have that dust filter at the very bottom of the case. Power supply screws right here. And people are still going crazy with the wifey sauce comments. Man. This is crazy.
Maybe I should include in there that they have to say something about my favorite Ghibli character.
We can't. No.
If you know what that is.
We can't change the rules yet because people have already entered technically.
That's true.
The rules are set in stone. Don't worry, there will be other giveaways where we can.
My first time doing a live giveaway. I
switch it up.
don't know how to make the rules.
You're doing great. You've already got the whole chat reeling. Everyone's going crazy. I like other people. I like to seeing all people's like different techniques on how to get spotted, like using like 30 emojis, or or
just tagging us in it, or it's or using really big all caps.
Caps is a good one.
Oh my god, we have to say thank you for all the donations at the end.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We do always appreciate.
Josh is calling.
Any donations. What does Josh want?
Hello.
So this power supply should just go in like so. Beautiful. There's plenty of room to spare there too. And I've just been abandoned by my own wife during a live stream for another man. I'm not salty at all. Okay. Cool. So now we've got some other stuff here. Here's our 8-pin, which I can route through the top Love the all the grommets in this case. They're very well thought out. And there is one that's plenty big in the top left corner of the case if you're facing it this way, which is perfect for routing things like any fan cables you might have or your 8-pin EPS. So let me go ahead and undo the AIO really quick.
Okay, alright, bye.
What does he want?
Oh, we have some very, very good news.
Uh-oh.
Actually, everyone is going to be very, very happy.
Oh, yeah?
And should send a big thank you to Fractal Josh.
What did he do this time?
Because he's giving away a second Meshify C.
What? No,
And
he
so
is not.
He said basically, I have to think of something that everyone has to tweet me. You have to send me a tweet.
Okay.
And I will, whatever I pick, then that person will, the second person will get
Okay,
a,
so the first Meshify C will go to anyone who just says your
send a
name in
nice
chat.
thing, my name and a nice thing. Or
And then the
whatever in
second
chat.
Meshify C will go to anyone who has tweeted
me.
you something.
Like, I don't know what
something
it
nice?
is yet. So it could be like my favorite Ghibli character or, How about you tweet me something about your favorite Ghibli movie? So
But what if they're not into Ghibli?
well, then I don't know.
What if they don't even know what that is? I wouldn't
Then-
even know what
well,
that is.
It's the contest, you know. You gotta have some little bit of knowledge about anime.
But it could for those people who don't even know what that is, you could even just be like, Ghibli is my favoriteest thing ever.
Well, I probably won't pick that person.
Wow. You guys have it rough, man. If it was me, I'd just like close my eyes and spin in a circle 10 times and point. Wifey Sauce has some criteria
All right, yeah. So
that
there's
y'all need
two.
to meet. So how about this? Why don't let's give chat a break.
All right, let's pick the first winner.
You pick someone in chat.
All right,
Guys,
all right.
spam chat right now.
Oh, they're
Go
already
crazy.
spamming chat.
Even
They're
crazier.
already
I want to see
spamming.
this go light speed. It's going fast already.
Oh, wait. I
Oh.
like that one, but it doesn't say my name
Oh.
in it.
Oh,
it doesn't say my name in it, but that would have been a good one because that's all about me right there.
You were so close, person that we will not name.
Oh,
You
too
were so
bad.
close to winning, but you forgot to write in Wifey Sauce's name in your comment.
all right. Yeah, all you had to say was wifey sauce at the end, and you could have been the winner.
All right, so fire it up.
Now everyone's probably going crazy, like, what did they say? What did
Which
they
one-
say? I want.
Which one is she talking about?
Yeah, I want to do.
I must know. So,
Okay.
find one, yo. Find one right now. Okie dokie. Now, we can proceed to
Oh, now my father's calling me.
installing this
Oh,
permanently.
I'm gonna put him on. I'm gonna put him on speaker.
Okay, let him know that he's on speaker,
Okay,
though.
Okay. Dad,
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that you're on speaker live.
Oh, great.
Hi, Rodney.
Say hi to everyone, Rodney.
Why? Hey. Why don't you do something like think of a number, write it on an envelope, then whoever guesses closest.
No.
Oh, I like that.
Well, we already said it the second way. Everyone's already tweeting me. You're too late.
Oh,
You're
all
too
right,
late.
well, we're just trying to make it fair.
It is fair.
I'm trying, Rodney. I'm trying real hard right now.
Hey, Kyle.
Yep.
You're still live, just so you know. Everyone can hear you.
You look fantastic.
Why, thank you, sir. You sound fantastic.
Just so everyone knows, my husband is my dad's favorite child.
And my father-in-law is my biggest fan.
Yeah, that too.
Hate to break it to all
Sorry, none of you can compare.
Yeah, it's.
I'm one of his biggest fans.
You are the biggest.
He's got a portrait of my face, like in his bedroom.
Yeah, the funny part is that my biological son's name is Kyle also.
That is true.
That's true. We call him Kyle 2.0.
Kyle 2.0 is he watching right now?
And he is watching.
Oh, hi Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi Kyle.
Hi, me.
Kyle.
Hi, little me.
We gotta get Kyle on one
Mini
of
me.
these streams one of these days.
Yeah.
Have two Kyles.
So it was destiny that Kyle would marry Heather. I
It
guess.
was destiny.
In a weird sort of way, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. All right, hey, I was just trying to give you suggestions so Heather wouldn't get in trouble with who she picks, because I have no idea who a Ghibli character is
Oh,
here.
sure you do.
This is true.
You just say his name wrong.
Oh, Kip,
My tutoroo. That's how my dad says Totoro, everyone. Tutoroo. That's how you say it, but it's Totoro.
Sounds accurate to me.
Alright. Anyways, we gotta go. I gotta pick a winner.
Hey, Heather,
Yes.
you got your nails done for the show, huh?
No, I did not. I actually need a manicure.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Hey,
What?
Hey,
Okay.
the computer looks good. Don't let Heather touch it, though.
I won't. I'll keep it far from her. Stop it.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
bye, Rodney.
Bye.
It's my dad, everyone. Alright, let's pick a winner.
So while she picks a winner, go ahead and switch camera angles, honey. Scene 2. So it's hard for you guys to see right here. I'll actually rotate the case so you can see better. Boom. We're going to be installing an NVMe SSD, M.2 drive. We're going to take the chipset cover, or the M.2 cover, which is sort of blending in with the heatsink on the chipset. And we're going to remove the thermal pad strip so that we can perhaps get some lower thermals on our drive. And the drive that we're going to be using is the Samsung 960 Pro NVMe SSD, which is a fantastic, super fast, like one of the fastest drives you can get right now in this form factor. I do need the little standoff to install that guy. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. One moment and a lifetime. Yeah. Did you choose someone yet?
No, I have so many to read. I don't know. I shouldn't read all of them.
Are you gonna read every
No.
single one? There's probably like 10,000 of them by now. Just it doesn't even matter. You're not gonna find like the perfect one.
I know, but
that,
I wanna maybe. Oh. Well,
just do any old random one.
see, this one would have been good too, but it's that should be on Twitter. That's a Twitter winner right there.
You're killing everyone right now. Just so you know. Pick. Go. Who's it gonna be?
I don't know. You know what? I'll do my job. You do your job.
Wow. The
Yeah.
attitude on this one. All right.
That's right.
So we're installing the SSD here. Well, Wifey Sauce gets her crap together. And we're going to just place the cover right back on. Which goes like... bloop. Like this. Hey. I should also mention that it is a 512 gigabyte model. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. But it's basically going to be the editing drive, or the scratch disk for Chris. It won't be the boot drive. We have another SSD that will be used as a boot drive. This is mainly just going to be the drive that he puts all of the raw files on as he's editing them. It's always nice to sort of spread your workload when you're editing across multiple drives instead of having it all on one or two. So, probably going to have Adobe Premiere Pro on the boot drive, and then he'll have the scratch disk on the 960 Pro. And then we're throwing in a mechanical drive in this as well, just for mass storage and backup. We can always add another drive to the mix if we want to RAID later. Maybe do like a RAID 0 or a RAID 1 array, just for redundancy.
This is a contender.
But this should be good for now. Oh, here's our first plastic peel of the day. Oh, that's a little baby one. But we'll save the tempered glass for the end. We'll go out with a bang. Next up, let's do drives. Eh? Why do I keep saying A? I think all those Canadians rubbing off on me. Damn Linus and friends. All right, so we can close this up. Right here. Yeah, sure. Before storage, let's do some cable management. Let's wire up some cables. So, I actually brought along some sleeved extensions because the power supply, I believe, has some ketchup and mustard on it, which I forgot to mention is the Integra M? No. Yeah, the Integra M 650 watt unit. And we've got some extensions for it. However, some of these nice white sleeved extensions. I believe these are from Fantex. Don't quote me, I lost the retail packaging long ago. But, yeah, they look really nice. No heat shrink. Heat shrink is the worst. The worst ever. So let's go ahead and put him in. Okay, looks firm. Making any headway over there, wifey?
Yeah, I think I might have chosen.
Yeah? Has a winner been selected? Go ahead and switch camera angles.
Sure.
Alright, who do we got? Who is our first Meshify C winner of today?
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. You are a tease, madame. A royal tease. So,
okay, wait.
These are looking
Let's
a
get
little
your.
bit...
I want to get your opinion.
What?
These two.
Since when do you value my opinion?
That's true. I shouldn't.
What kind of parallel universe is this? Alright, what is it?
There's these two. There's this one.
Uh-huh.
Or this one that I see. But it's not really about me, it's about us.
I think this one is more about
better,
you,
right? Right.
As much as flattered as I am with the other comment, and if it was me choosing, I'd probably pick that guy.
All right, so
But
you want to say it? You're better at announcing things.
Okay, so the winner of the first Meshify C case from Fractal Design is Daniel Mark. Congratulations, Daniel. Oh, sorry. Rest in peace, headphone users. Good lord.
Okay.
So the comment that he won with was, Wifey Sauce is a great, beautiful person. Waterfall of comments. The power is in your hands. With a little emoji with the tongue sticking out. Congratulations, Mark. Daniel. Oh.
He says it again.
Oh, he says it twice.
Yeah.
I thought he just like copy pasted it twice or whatever on accident.
You have to say it. Okay. But that's the winner.
Yeah,
Daniel
that's the winner.
Mark,
Daniel Mark, congratulations. I'm sure there will be some way. Maybe you can hit up Fractal Josh on Twitter.
Yep.
Is it just at Fractal Josh? I think so. Might want to double check. I'm pretty sure it is. But hit him up. Let him know who you is.
Tweet the Josh.
And yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, just Fractal Josh.
Fractal Josh.
Fractal Josh.
At Fractal
so
Josh.
You are
on the
winner
Twitter.
number one. Congratulations.
Yep. There will be another Meshify C winner later on in the stream.
Yep. I should start reviewing those as well.
You should not make it about Ghibli.
I already did. That's
it's not
already,
fair.
I'm getting a lot of tweets right now.
Okay. You do it.
Getting a lot of tweets.
There we go. Got that extension in there. Okay. Now, what are we doing here? We've got some front panel connectors to deal with. So let me just show you guys how the back end looks of the case. Camera angle, please.
Oh, sorry. F1? F2?
There you go. Okay, so here's sort of the back side of the Define C. Or I'm sorry, of the Meshify C. I'm going to zoom out a bit. Just a bit for you. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so you can see here we've got plenty of space in the basement for routing cables, as well as this nice fat channel just to the left of the motherboard. And you can see it also comes included with a couple Velcro straps, Fractal Velcro straps, which are very handy. You've also got room for 3 SSDs here, or 3 2.5-inch drives, mechanical or SSDs, on this removable sort of bracket. It's got a single thumb screw, and it just pops out. I just love how toolless that is, and how there's only one screw for 3 drives. It's really nice. Additionally, you've got some tie-down points. Lovely amount of tie-down points, actually. And there's a 3.5-inch drive bay, or drive cage, at the bottom, underneath the power supply shroud as well. You get 2 trays for those mechanical drives. And I believe this cage can actually be moved back closer to the power supply if you want to open up a bit more room in the front for a 360 millimeter radiator. So that's actually really nice. You could
Okay,
remove the
I
cage
already-
altogether if you wanted to.
I already found the winner for my Twitter because it is one of my favorite moments too.
Oh,
in Ghibli.
yeah? Oh,
And
yeah?
not many people I feel like have seen this Ghibli film, but it is by far, it's actually my second favorite Ghibli movie.
Okay.
And I'm going to retweet it after we pick it, but this
You
one
do
is
that.
from Fox.
Fox
Twitter
in a box.
handle is FXHD Legion XT13. And he says, favorite Ghibli moment would have to be the cleaning montage of the Latin Quarter in Up on Poppy Hill. Always gives me a giggle. Seriously, one of the best moments. Besides,
That's
you know,
so
one of
specific.
the reasons why I love Ghibli anime so much is because
You can
of
change
all...
the camera angle if you want.
Oh, that's true. I love all the food scenes in Ghibli anime. It's by far the best. They do it the best.
Well, that was one of the comments that almost won
I have to retweet that.
the first Meshify C was just a bunch of food emojis. There was nothing but like 1,000 food emojis, and that person would have won the first giveaway case, but they did not actually mention Wifey Sauce's name, which
I
was
forgot
one
to
of the
add a
requirements.
I forgot to add a comment.
You just gotta listen to the instructions carefully, guys. Read the manual all the time. All right. You can switch camera angles again, because we all know how riveting SSD installation can be.
Yeah, so exciting.
Oh man, I'm getting a stiffy just thinking about it. All right. Get in there. Get in there. All right. And then once your SSD or SSDs are installed onto the bracket, there's two little latches on the right, and that one thumb screw goes back in. Beautiful. Solid. Solido. All right. You know what we could do is maybe add a couple cables to the mix here from our power supply, including. Let's see, what are we going to need here? We're going to need at least one SATA cable for our SSD, and depending on how this reaches, we're probably going to need two, because we also have a mechanical drive going into the cage.
I should pay attention now to what.
No, you're fine for now. You're good. You're good. But these are cables that I should have admittedly put in first. That's okay. PCIe.
Do you want to go over the part list again?
Hold on one momento. Un momento. The parts list
Yes.
for all of our parts
Yep.
for the build. So far we've got a Core i7 7820X. That's a Skylake X processor. 8 core, 16 thread part.
Since my dad called you on stream, he says he has now 8 followers on his YouTube channel.
Yeah! How did they find him?
I don't know.
How the heck do you guys are creepy. Like there's no, like he didn't even like shout out his YouTube channel or anything. You still managed to find him? That is crazy. You guys are a little scary, aren't you? You guys are a wee bit scary. You know, in hindsight, I should have connected these cables to the power supply before inserting the whole unit, but you know what? I'm good. We're totally good. There's only one more that we need to get in there. Actually, no. The PCIe. One of the PCIes is already fixed to the unit, so we really only needed those two SATA cables, and we're good. So let's string this guy up first. Do our lovely SSD here, and we've got SATA data to the rescue. Let's go with the flat. I like the flat on flats, particularly for these SSDs that are mounted in such a way. Boom. And we can put this through, I would imagine, right about here. That's where we need that to go. We'll worry about that on the other side later. For now, we can just sort of tuck this away. Now, because this is a stream, and I don't want to take all of your guys' time, I'm going to just, I'm going to be efficient with my cable management. Let's put it that way. I will be very efficient. We can shove this guy in here for now.
Do you need me to help you? Should I actually pretend like I'm interested in building this? No, I'm just kidding.
No, your lack of interest is quintessential
No,
wifey
I
sauce.
am interested
Anything
in
else would be
having fun.
disingenuous.
All right.
Disingenuine. So, I think right now we can also do our hard drive, one of our hard drives. Here, wifey, you know what you could do? Is you could mount the hard drive.
Okay.
Make sure that it goes that way. And it lines up with those 4 holes. You know how to do it. And then we've got some front panel connectors, eh?
Wait, did I? Oh, I see.
More Canadians. More Canadians everywhere. Okay. Let's do...
Are these the proper screws for this?
Yep, those are the ones.
Those are the right ones.
Those are the ones. Could you switch camera angles for
Sure.
a moment?
Sure, I can do that.
Just a moment. Okay. Oh, it's just so nice having like all this extra space in the new place. Whereas before, it was really tough to do live streams like this with multiple cameras, different angles.
But now that you have the best wingman ever.
Yes.
Wing woman.
Wing
Not
woman.
a man.
That's right. This is a woman's world. This is a ladies' town. Alright, we got USB 3 here. Thank you, Asus, for making this USB 3 header a right angle connector. I do appreciate it. And the way that these grommets on the Meshify C are positioned, how it's sort of indented and angled, makes it really easy for these right angle connections. Whether it be for your USB 3 header or for your SATA cables. Your SATA data. SATA data. Alright, that's going to go in just like that. Damn, this system is looking pretty sexy already. We haven't even put the GPU in. Brosifs. Brosifs. And we do have an HD audio front panel connector that I am not going to use because front panel audio is the devil. I don't like using it. I think it's bad. I don't fault other people for using it, but it's just a personal choice. I abstain from the HD audio connectors. Woo! Alright. Wow, I didn't know that you could install a hard drive with your cell phone.
I already did it. Jerk.
I'm just giving you a hard time because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
You did. Looks like you did a fantastic job.
I did do a fantastic job.
You always do. Fun fact: Wifey Sauce and I celebrated our. Well, we didn't celebrate it, but we had.
It's been a crazy week.
We had our 2-year wedding anniversary just yesterday.
No.
Just 2 days ago.
Wait, what is today? Today's Wednesday, right? So Monday.
Monday.
Monday is when we celebrated. Like I
See,
said, it's been a long week.
That's what I said. Monday. 2 years of marriage.
7 years together. Ah!
That's what drugs are for, kids.
Help me!
Ah!
Help me!
Ah! Nope,
okay,
you're stuck with me now. You are stuck with me now. But we'll celebrate eventually. We'll find some time after the Threadripper launch. Like Threadripper launch first, and then Everlasting True Love.
Priorities.
Like Threadripper launch, Everlasting True Love. You know, we have to get our priorities straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's freaking Threadripper. Mm-hmm. Let's be real here, people. Top-down shot, please. Again,
All right.
front panel connectors.
Shall I help you with anything?
You know what?
Can I install this?
I think we're good, you know? We can install that in just a sec. I have to do this
Well, I
first.
mean, after you're done with that.
Of course. So,
Let's see. Are there any? Do you
How
guys
are-
have any other questions about this case?
ask away.
Ask away if you have any more questions about this case.
Ask away. Power LED, power switch. Boom. Reset. Reset. Boom. You know what would be cool for the future is if we could get a floating cam so that, you know, when Chris starts interning for us and we do live streams like this again, he can just be on the move, like with the camera.
Oh yeah.
Like a mobile setup.
That would be cool. I'm sure he'd be down for that.
Oh yeah. We'll force him to be down with it. We'll force him against his will. Do. Wow, we are speeding through this thing. Speed a little in. Speed a little. All right. Them front panels be installed, Joe. And Wifey Sauce appears to have mounted the hard drive very nicely
Okay.
inside of the tray.
Install it.
Just slide it down like that, and let's connect it. We've got another SATA cable right here.
Hello, Mr. SATA. Hello, Kyle. I am your friend.
Okay. SATA power. Turtles in a half shell. SATA power. And then we've got a data cable. You need a data cable in your line. And this can go just like this, maybe? Maybe.
Oh, my dad's up to 45 subscribers now.
45
And apparently
subscribers.
They found his channel because of his donation.
Freaking crazy. You guys are nuts. You guys be kind to my father-in-law. He's done nothing. He's done nothing to you.
Fragile.
I'm very protective of my friends and family. Most of you guys are awesome, but there's always like that 1% of D-bags that ruin it for the rest of us. But I'm sure you guys will be very respectful. Be very respectful. No worries. I have nothing to worry about, I'm sure. And no one will die. Almost positive.
Oh, now Rachel's, my cousin Rachel, she's watching us.
Rochelle! Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
How are Riley and Skylar doing?
Hi, Rachel.
We should have Riley and Skylar
Babies?
on stream one of these
This is a
days.
no baby zone.
Everyone loves babies.
I don't.
Imagine a toddler trying to build a computer. That'd be amazing.
That would be a very slow live stream. I'm sure some people would tune in though.
Everyone would love it.
Baby live stream. What if like, you know, like we had like a team of like you and me versus a team of babies in CS:GO?
I would still lose.
Because that's pretty much our skill level is baby. We're at the baby skill level. Baby rank, biatch. All right.
Come on, you SATA.
Come on, you dirty SATA cable. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've got, let's see. We got a fan cable that needs tending to, don't we? A couple here. So there's one over there. Uh-huh. Channel fan. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ha-ha. Ha-ha.
Oh, cool. This person has an Invader Sim icon. I love Invader Sim.
Invader Zim. Invader Zim. Okay, next up we can do... Dang, dude, we're like already cruising. We are already cruising so much. Ugh. Ugh. So again, if you guys are just tuning in, this is a Skylake X X299 build featuring a Core i7-7820K, 8-core 16-thread processor from the folks over at Intel. The motherboard is an Asus Primed X299 Deluxe, which is a very nice, sexy, high-end board with features up the wazoo.
Oh shit, is Sel modding our chat right now? He is.
Why, thank you very much, Sel.
What?
Our good friend and pal, Cell Processing, is moderating chat like he does for awesome hardware.
Yes.
Cell's the best.
Sel, you are awesome.
He is the most awesome. I love Cell. I love him so much. Okay, we might need a fan. Hold on. Oh, you know what?
Can you go back and view
So
all
there is one additional fan header at the top of the motherboard that is currently inaccessible because I should have done that before. I should have plugged in the rear
Gosh,
fan
Kyle, have you ever built
into
a
the top.
computer before?
You shut your
Are you a noob?
Beautiful
Do you
face.
know what you're doing? You obviously don't know what you're doing
shut
right
your,
now.
your fragile, beautiful, soulless, awful face. Okay, so it looks like there's a AIO pump header down there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a fan splitter or a fan extension cable, which should be somewhere near. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna do it. This'll do it, bros. Y'all ready for this? That looks like a fan header to me. Aha. Oh, you know what? Even better. There's one even closer to the area there. This goes in like so. Yoink. And the fun part now. You know what the fun part is, honey?
What? Sorry.
The graphics card!
Yay!
The graphics card!
I'll do this part.
Wait, I gotta undo these
I'm
first.
just telling you I'm gonna do it. I'm not saying I'm doing it right now.
Alright, you tell how it is. You do what you want. Alright, so we've got pretty standard expansion slot removal here. Thumb screws. Remove the brackets. Push down the thingy. Wifey sauce, go ahead and
Can you
install that guy.
Address that for a sec.
Address it.
Wait, actually, I need help.
Let's see. Let's celebrate your anniversary. Yeah.
Wait, I forgot how to do this. Is this right?
Yeah.
Is this the right way?
Yeah. Just make sure that it's going in so
Wait,
that.
it looks so. Oh no, that's right.
No, yeah, you're good. Just make sure that you line up the slot.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and push it firmly in place.
Okay.
And then you can actually do the thumb screws if you like. No, just leave it like that.
Why?
Because it's already in frame for the camera.
Oh, I see. I thought I could just do it from here.
Yeah. Okay, so
Just don't say it out loud. Just reply.
how do we know if that's the right one?
I was trying to review the comments. I can't do this.
Hmm.
Can you go back and view all of them or no? Because I tried scrolling up and it wouldn't let me. I don't.
At a certain point, it cuts it off.
Oh yeah, I figured that out.
Do.
Actually, maybe I want you to do this because I can't seem to do this.
Okay, you tend to that. Let me do what I do, woman.
Rodney, did you seriously just donate another $100? Stop donating money to us.
Father-in-law,
You're not allowed. You're cut off.
if
from
you
donations.
donate any more money,
We're
I
giving
will
it back to
personally have Cell thank you and convince you to donate more. No, please stop. Please, I should be I'm very thankful, but you're too much. You are too much, sir. It's unnecessary. At least At least be like Fred, where like if he gives us if he donates $100, he always makes me and Paul do something horrible to each other. That's always fun. All right, we're wiring this sucker up. We're wiring her up.
I'll do this part.
We got 2 8-pins, 2 8-pin connections on the GTX 1080 for the win. From the folks at EVGA, a beautiful card in every way. That is an EPS cable. This looks to be
And now I'm getting a bunch of tweets about Invader Zim.
8-pin. Haha!
I love everyone right now.
I love everyone. Everyone's the best all the time. Damn bros, this system is looking good.
Okay.
It's looking so good. Blue, 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 blue. Give me one moment while I feed this through.
Can they
Well,
can't really see what you're doing. Your big head is in the way.
Your big mouth keeps on running. You just shut it. Shut it right now. We could use some, and you know what you could do, honey? Could you give me some Velcro straps?
What?
Some Velcro straps. Maybe just like 2 of them. 2 should be good.
Small ones are fine, right?
Yeah, those are fine. Those are fine like wine. Fine like wine. Fine like wine. By the way, did you already pick the second Meshify winner?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
We went over this already.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mr. Fox won.
So you're right. You're correct. He had the most awesome
He did.
answer.
He spoke to my heart.
Most awesome answer ever. He's a good answerer. All right. So I'm gonna put this on its side here, like that. That way. Let this guy bleed out a little bit. Yoink. And I am just going to sort of tie these guys together as best I can.
Sal's gonna start saving donations.
He's gonna start saving donations? Okay, cool. Thank you, Sal!
Sal is awesome.
For the win! Sal for the win! Sal for the win! Do 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 do. I love Sal. Sal's the best! Yes, he is!
You can't sing.
Wow. You know what? You can't.
I definitely cannot sing.
Boom. You guys want to hear a joke?
No.
Wifey saw singing. Oh, snap!
You're hilarious.
Oh, snap!
You're funny.
Sick burn, bro. Savage AF. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, it looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so at this point, this is just a cable management game now. Like I said, I'm going to be very efficient here because this is just a stream. We're not going for bonus points here or anything. But even if you're in a rush, I mean, you can still manage to make the cabling pretty tidy back here, especially with all this room
Sure.
in the power supply basement.
Yes, pretty tidy. What is this?
Hey,
It's not uniform at all.
You don't pay attention to that.
I pay attention to all the details.
You know what?
There, that's better.
No
That's
comments.
a little better.
No comments from the peanut gallery. Don't you have a job to be doing? Oh wait,
Yes, I am doing my job.
I told you to do this. Ow! She hurts me. You saw
Did
it
you
here.
still need this
We
or
got
no?
evidence.
I thought you needed a second one.
Just
I
in
think
case.
you do.
Just in case, you know. We could use some zip ties, which come included with the Define, or I keep calling it the Define, the Meshify C.
Meshify C.
Meshify C. And cable management, again, is just super easy in here.
Okay, so apparently this is the real Daniel Mark right here. With the
Who is
rainbow.
the real Daniel Mark?
This one.
Screenshot that. Boom.
But I don't know
And
for
send it to
sure.
Josh.
I don't know for sure because I can't
Here,
find the
open it up.
original comment.
Open up Paint.
I can't find the original comment. That's why.
But that's okay, as long as you can. Oh wait, you know what? Wait, go back to his comment. Wherever he is. Find him.
Daniel Mark.
Find him now.
Something else.
While I get some
Wait, hold on. Maybe.
little
wait, never
cutters.
mind.
Get my
I already-
little.
I already tried to.
Get my little cutters.
You
What?
mean to double click on his profile? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, go.
You can't.
You
I already
can't.
tried.
You can't.
I already tried.
What about his name?
I already tried.
What? Wait, what about this? Go to that. What's that? Does it give you an option? Go to channel.
Oh, there we go.
Boom. Now just copy that link. Copy that exact link.
No, I know, but there's no way to verify that. I get it. I get it. Shut up. Shut up.
Josh will know what to do once you give him the link.
I know Josh will not. You never mind.
What? Say what? Okay. Josh is a smart man. Sometimes. Josh is a trustworthy
It's gonna be
man.
very offended if you
Sometimes.
said that.
All right. How long do you think it'll be until Fractal Josh just makes himself at home here, and like we just roll up to work one day and he's just sitting on our couch at the new studio?
That will happen next week when he's here.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? Speaking of which, you know how we were talking earlier, guys, that Wifey Sauce and I, our 2-year wedding anniversary just passed, but we haven't had a chance to celebrate just yet?
Yeah.
You can cut to here. Fractal Josh and the two of us, and maybe some other special people, will actually be doing a pretty epic yacht cruise. And we'll be doing a special activity on the yacht that I think you guys are really gonna like.
Don't give away too much information.
I ain't giving away too much information, bruh, but it'll also be a cool way to, celebrate
Hell yeah.
our anniversary and stuff.
Drinking some wine on the yacht.
Super cool, bros.
Hells yeah.
Super cool champagne and stuff. Being all fancy. I don't even know what to do on a yacht.
You just chill.
I
know what you're gonna be doing on the yacht,
Well, you already know,
but I'm gonna be chilling on the yacht. So.
you'll be chilling like a villain.
Hell yeah, chilling like a man.
Okie dokie. Dams, guys. Dams, guys. All right. Wifey Sauce, can you go ahead and man the camera really quick?
Sure.
Because our build, ladies and gentlemen, is totes complete. Boom. Here's a look at the finished system. And look at that. Backside panel goes on no problem. Go ahead and zoom in on this puppy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and zoom in on her.
Let's do it.
Let's see that. Let's see that beautiful new build.
This is how we do it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. I should also mention something here. This plate is removable at the front of the shroud. You can remove that if you want to make room for a 360 millimeter radiator at the front. We got that 120 at the front. It's going to give us some nice airflow over our graphics card here. The AIO went in very, very smoothly. There was plenty of clearance for everything, RAM included, so you're not going to run into any interference in that regard. Obviously we have pretty much full-length support for graphics cards and power supplies for that matter. Bear in mind that if you are going to be installing a 360 rad at the front, you're going to need to move your drive cage over towards the back a little bit, and so it would benefit you to have a shorter power supply just so you can fit all your cables and stuff nicely.
Looks really nice.
Doesn't it look really good?
It's
It's kind of, I just literally found some parts lying around that I knew would do Chris some good as an editing machine, and tried to match it so that it's mostly black and white.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And it's it looks great. It looks absolutely nice. So why don't we go ahead and you know what we should do?
Can I zoom out now, or are you still?
Yeah, you can go ahead and zoom out. Wait.
I already did.
Wait. There's one thing you need to zoom in on.
Yeah, do the drop down. Because you're not going to see it very well on this camera.
All right, let's do the drop down.
Or the top down, whatever. You know what I mean.
Oh yeah, top down.
You know what I mean.
You tripping me up, woman? You tripping me up?
As promised, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do, I think, perhaps my first ever live plastic peeling. All right, you guys ready for this? You know what we should do first?
Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
You know what we should do first? I need a little stand because I don't want to put it on here. It's all messy and stuff.
Here, why don't I just hold it while you peel it?
All right. Well, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I'll just hold it while you peel it. We don't have a stand for it.
Okay, fine. I'll hold it, or you hold it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do the little one first. The handle with care sticker. Unless
I think
that's...
it's just on. It's part of the.
Oh yeah, it's part of it. All right, here we go. You ready, guys? Oh, you know what? We need it. We need it. Hold on. Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna point the microphone at it really closely
Okay.
so that they can hear it.
All right.
Get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. Putting so much thought into this. This is a big deal. All right, here we go. Quiet. I could do that all day.
I'll do this part.
Oh, you want to do the little guy?
No, you do the. You take the sticker off.
Little guy. Aw, dang it.
What? You
How did that
ruined
happen? It was too quick.
You ruined it.
I was too aggressive.
Well,
All right, you get that out.
no, I'm gonna. What do you mean, get it out?
I'm gonna reset the.
Well, I can't set it on here, or else it's gonna get a bunch of things.
You're
flakes.
right. You're right. That was a test. You passed. Good job. You get to keep your job.
What are you doing?
All right. So we can worry about that part later.
Yes, I want to install this.
Okay. Wifey Sauce wants to put the glass panel back on.
Where are my thumb
Wait,
screws?
but before you do that, hold on.
Okay, I'm holding on.
Because you can put that down for a sec.
Why?
Because I'm gonna actually boot the system and make sure that we have everything in order, that it works, that it actually powers on and stuff.
What are you looking for?
AC power cable, which
Maybe I should not put this on
I
here.
have one over here. Yeah, don't put it there. It's probably not the best. Aha. All right. Power.
Do we have a power? Here, down here.
Here you go. Thank you. Okay.
Ow.
Let me move this guy back into hiding a bit. Is it out of the shot, this part?
Yep. It's good.
Cool. And
Good.
let's zoom in a little bit more on this guy.
Yay.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, power supply switch. Ha 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 ha. There we go. All right, let's try this again. 3. That scared me. 2, 1. Okay. I just misclicked it the first time. It's all good. Looks like fans are spinning. We got all fans spinning. We got 4 fans in here currently.
Will you maybe turn off some lights so they can see the LEDs, or would it be too dark in here?
I guess there are LEDs in here, aren't
A
there?
little bit. Yeah.
Go ahead and close off the
off
the blinds.
Why don't you just try turning off the lights and they can just see a little bit better?
Well, yeah, maybe.
No, how's that?
Not so much, but that's okay. We can
It's gonna
maybe.
take too long to close those.
All right, no worries. We'll tweet you guys some pictures in low light of so you can kind of get the full effect of the LEDs that are on the motherboard, which look really nice. And of course, there's some LED action on the graphics card. But ladies and gentlemen, we have here our first ever Meshify C system.
It looks awesome.
A high-end editing workstation, which can also probably kick some ass in games if we ever need it to.
So Chris, if you're watching,
This is your new system, buddy. Hope you
you're
enjoy
welcome.
it. Yeah. But holy crap, that was awesome. I mean, I don't know how long was this? How long have we been streaming so far? I mean, it's
Does it
probably
say?
only been an hour or two.
Can we view the time?
My point is that we were able to, even while doing a stream and sort of conducting this production, we were able to build a full system in the Meshify C pretty quickly and relatively easily. I don't think I ran into any snags really. So pretty much the same experience, at least for me, as building in the Define C. So Meshify C, Fractal Design, you've done it yet again. Awesome job on the case. And guys, if you want to find out more, you can go ahead and visit the link that's in the video description
You need
of
to do
this
some
of this
shout
stream.
outs of all the donations.
Yes, let's do that. Go ahead. Do you have it all listed and stuff? All of you guys who donated, let's
No,
go ahead and...
How do you do that?
Why are they saying CPU power?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. CPU power.
What does that mean?
Did we forget CPU? Hold on. Hold on a sec. No. I think that's good. Where is this actually going? Yeah, no. CPU is good. Why are they saying CPU power?
So we've been live for an hour and 23 minutes, according to Cell.
23 minutes.
An hour and 23 minutes.
Hour and a half? Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, guys. It looks pretty good to me. CPU seems to be getting power. CPU power. Why are they...
I don't know. Maybe they're just trolling you now.
What do you guys mean by CPU power? The CPU power cable? No. The CPU power cable's in. What do you guys mean? I don't know what you guys were smoking. Or maybe I'm just missing something entirely. The 8-pin CPU plug is powered, or it's plugged in from the power supply. Looks good to me. Are they trolling?
I think they're trolling.
You guys are a bunch of trolls. I hate all of you. You're all just salty because you didn't win a Meshify C. You dicks. I'm just kidding. That was a good troll, but I hate you all. The system is looking good. You know what? You got me all freaked out now. I hate you guys. You got me all freaked out, so now I'm going to connect it to a monitor just to ensure and prove to everyone that this is actually a functioning system with the CPU power. Okay? Hold on. I'm getting a damn display cable in here. All right. Got a monitor. Come on. It's connected to the panel that's behind Wifey Sauce right now.
Ah,
Give it a sec. Wifey Sauce.
should I move out of the way?
Get out of here.
Ah!
Wait. I'm going to reboot the system. Resetting the system. Come on. Come on. Maybe I should turn the monitor on. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Hey. Hey. What are you doing? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's all working. Give me 1 second. I've been having issues with this monitor from time to time. It's actually giving me issues with Threadripper. Not because of the CPU necessarily. Power's on. Come on. Why isn't it working? I swear this freaking monitor is giving me issues. It's got hella issues, bro. Come on. You know what we should try instead? What about another monitor? It's not the GPU power, you freaks. Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Gosh. See, everything was going way too smoothly for it to be a proper live stream. The universe was like, no! He almost got away. He almost got away clean. Not on our watch. We are the stream police, ensuring that at least one bad thing happens in every live stream. Alright, now we can go select. Let's do up. Oh, DisplayPort 2. Select. Haha! Look everyone! This is probably not the most practical way to show you, but I will Can you monitor on that screen to make sure that it's visible? Here, point it. Point it right now. Do you see it?
And they see it. It's good enough.
Look. Look. Yay. We have a post screen. You can actually see it?
Yeah. I mean, this computer is blocking it a tiny bit, but you can see it good enough. It's fine.
Look.
What are you doing?
Look. You can
It's
even
fine.
get... Here, I'll peek it out a little bit more.
All right. They get
Because
the
we're
point.
tethered by the other cable.
They get it. They get
Okay. Yay. All right. I feel better now that I proved that I built a working system. Yes, I have a tech channel and I know how to build a computer. That was essential that I proved myself. Let's select here. Go up to DisplayPort. Okay. Hold on. Up. Select. DisplayPort 2. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. Wait, why is this? And now. Okay, guys, that is pretty much gonna do it.
Wait. No, you have to do the shout outs.
Shout out. Yes, okay.
Let me pull it up for you.
Pull it up.
Pull it up for
Pull
you.
them up. Pull them
Go
up.
back to the...
So we were basically just using the same monitor that we were using for monitoring the stream, and now that's not appearing. So we're firing blind here.
Oh my god.
We're firing blindly. This is why we need new monitors. We're actually getting what?
Well, don't say anything yet.
We're getting some new hardware.
There
we
you
go. Fake. Fake. Totally fake. You can totally tell that, you know, there was no reflection in the monitor when there should have been. All these conspiracy theories now. But we have some donations to read off. Nice try, guys. Nice try. All right,
so
donation.
These are the ones that Cell sent me. I don't know if that's all of them, but those are the ones we have.
Okay, cool. We've only got a couple here. David Lee, thank you very much for your 10 Canadians. Hi Bitwit, I'm thinking of getting a new case on top of a new motherboard, CPU, and RAM this fall because I want to install a hybrid kit for my GTX 1080 Ti. Is there any recommendation for a case that's $130 and below? Why, yes, actually. The Meshify C from Fractal Design is an excellent option if you're looking for a relatively affordable case with quite a few features that you're definitely going to enjoy.
89?
Yeah, 89 bucks. Yeah, 89 bucks. Sub $100, you're still getting tempered glass, full ATX GPU and power supply support, and very good ventilation from what I can tell. Obviously, I would need to do some more testing to see what like thermals are like under load and things like that. But overall, you get plenty of radiator support as well, which is super nice. Again, up to a 240 at the top, 360 at the front.
Put the front panel on yet.
Oh yeah, you can put that sexy tempered glass on. That'd be a good time to do that. So yeah, good luck though, David. Next up we've got Rodney for a $100 donation.
Spaja.
With not even any comment attached to it, just here you go, son and daughter.
Yeah, and daughter.
Well, son-in-law and daughter. If it was just son and daughter, it'd be really creepy.
Am I blocking you?
Just a little bit, but that's fine. It'll only take a second anyway. You need those little...
I have it.
Oh, you have the thumb screws?
Yep.
Next up we've got Sad Assassin. Why are you so sad, Assassin? Did you assassinate someone you weren't supposed to? Woo! You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. We
I'm
appreciate
failing.
it.
I'm failing so hard right now.
Why is us failing so hard right now?
Because I'm trying not to touch the glass.
She's failing so hard. We can always wipe the glass down later. Stelios. 10 euros. Random symbols because I don't really know what to say. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Stelios. We will. And finally, Frank Dremel for the $2. Use warm water on the residue. That's a good idea, Frank. Thank you very much, Frank. I have a goldfish memory, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was a super impromptu stream, but it went very smoothly, all things considered. And thank you to Wifey Sauce for joining me and helping me along. Make sure that your head doesn't hit the microphone up there. You're close. Thanks again to Fractal Design for the giveaways, for the cases.
That was totally unexpected.
Yeah, that was awesome. So hopefully you two winners well enjoy this brand new chassis. I'm liking it. I'm liking it right now. A lot.
It looks good.
A lot, y'all.
It looks really
liking
good.
it a lot. You know what I mean. So here it is, guys. Thank you again. Signing off. Have a good day. Threadripper review coming very soon, along with a bunch of other content. So stay tuned for all that. Have a good one, y'all.
Right. Thank you, Omar, for the $2.
Thank you, Omar.
Thank
I love you, Omar. Omar is the best.